Start by understanding what cognitive distortions actually are. Cognitive distortions are patterns of negative thinking that can twist our perception of reality. These are automatic thoughts that often go unnoticed but can have a big impact on our emotions and behaviors. Imagine wearing glasses that make everything look darker or more threatening than it really is. That's what cognitive distortions do to our minds. By learning to spot these thinking traps, we can start to challenge and change them, leading to healthier thoughts and feelings. In this video, we'll explore the most common types of cognitive distortions and how to recognize them in everyday life. Cognitive distortions matter because they shape how we see ourselves, others, and the world. When left unchecked, these distorted thoughts can lead to anxiety, depression, and low self-esteem. For example, if you constantly think you're not good enough, you might avoid new opportunities or relationships. Recognizing these patterns is the first step toward breaking free from their grip. By becoming aware of our thinking habits, we can start to question and reframe them, paving the way for a more balanced and positive outlook on life. One of the most common cognitive distortions is all-or-nothing thinking, also known as black and white thinking. This is when you see things in extremes, either you're a total success or a complete failure with no middle ground. For instance, if you make a small mistake at work, you might think, I'm terrible at my job, but life is rarely so absolute. Recognizing this pattern helps you see the shades of gray in situations, allowing for more realistic and compassionate self-assessment. Overgeneralization happens when you take one negative event and assume it will always happen. For example, if you fail a test, you might think, I'll never do well in school. This thinking trap makes you believe that one setback defines your entire future. It can lead to feelings of hopelessness and prevent you from trying again. By catching yourself when you make sweeping statements, you can start to look for evidence that challenges these broad conclusions. Mental filtering is when you focus only on the negative details of a situation, ignoring anything positive. Imagine getting feedback at work with one small criticism and several compliments. If you dwell only on the criticism, that's mental filtering at play. This distortion can make you feel inadequate even when there's plenty of evidence that you're doing well. Learning to notice the positives, not just the negatives, can help you develop a more balanced perspective. Discounting the positive is closely related to mental filtering. It's when you reject positive experiences by insisting they don't count. For example, if someone compliments your work, you might think they're just being nice. This habit can erode your self-esteem and make it hard to accept praise or success. By acknowledging your achievements, even small ones, you can start to build a healthier self-image. Jumping to conclusions means making negative assumptions without evidence. This distortion comes in two forms: mind reading and fortune telling. Mind reading is when you assume others are thinking badly of you, while fortune telling is predicting things will turn out badly. Both can create unnecessary anxiety and misunderstandings. Instead, try to look for facts before drawing conclusions about what others think or what will happen. Magnification and minimization involve exaggerating the importance of problems or shrinking the value of positive events. For example, you might blow a small mistake out of proportion or downplay your successes. This distortion can make challenges seem overwhelming and achievements insignificant. By practicing balanced thinking, you can learn to see situations more accurately and respond with greater confidence. Emotional reasoning is when you believe something must be true because you feel it strongly, even if there's no evidence. For instance, if you feel anxious, you might assume something bad is about to happen. This distortion can make emotions seem like facts, leading to unnecessary worry or fear. Recognizing emotional reasoning helps you separate feelings from reality and make decisions based on evidence, not just emotion. Good statements are when you set rigid rules for yourself or others, using words like should, must, or ought. For example, I should always be successful. These unrealistic expectations can lead to guilt, frustration, or disappointment when things don't go as planned. By replacing should with more flexible language, you can reduce pressure and be kinder to yourself and others. Labeling and mislabeling involve assigning negative labels to yourself or others based on one event. For example, if you forget something, you might call yourself stupid. This distortion can damage self-esteem and relationships. Instead of labeling, try to describe the specific behavior without making it your identity. This approach encourages growth and self-compassion. Personalization is when you take responsibility for things outside your control or blame yourself for everything that goes wrong. For example, if a friend is upset, you might assume it's your fault, even if it is. This distortion can lead to unnecessary guilt and stress. By recognizing what you can and can't control, you can let go of misplaced responsibility and focus on what's truly yours. Catastrophizing is when you imagine the worst possible outcome, no matter how unlikely. For example, if you're late to a meeting, you might think you'll lose your job. This thinking trap can create intense anxiety and make problems seem bigger than they are. By challenging catastrophic thoughts, you can learn to see situations more realistically and reduce unnecessary stress. Blaming others is the opposite of personalization. It's when you hold others responsible for your problems or feelings. For example, if you're unhappy at work, you might blame your boss for everything. This distortion can prevent you from taking responsibility for your own actions and growth. By focusing on what you can change, you empower yourself to improve your situation. Mind reading is a form of jumping to conclusions where you assume you know what others are thinking, usually something negative. For example, you might think, she must think I'm boring, without any real evidence. This distortion can lead to misunderstandings and social anxiety. Instead, try to communicate openly and check your assumptions before reacting. Fortune telling is when you predict the future will turn out badly even without evidence. For example, you might think, I know I'll fail this interview. This distortion can stop you from trying new things or taking risks. By challenging these predictions, you can open yourself up to new possibilities and reduce unnecessary worry. Sometimes we focus so much on what's wrong that we miss what's going right. Filtering out the good means ignoring positive experiences or feedback and only seeing the negative. This can make life feel more difficult than it really is. By making an effort to notice and appreciate the positives, you can shift your mindset and improve your overall well-being. Comparing yourself to others is another common thinking trap. You might look at someone else's achievements and feel like you're not measuring up. This distortion can lead to envy, low self-worth, and dissatisfaction. Remember, everyone's journey is different and comparing only steals your joy. Focus on your own progress and celebrate your unique strengths. Perfectionism is the belief that anything less than perfect is unacceptable. This distortion can make you set unrealistically high standards for yourself or others, leading to constant disappointment and stress. Instead of striving for perfection, aim for progress and self-improvement. Accepting mistakes as part of learning can help you grow and enjoy life more fully. Cognitive distortions don't just affect your thoughts, they also influence your emotions. When you fall into thinking traps, you might feel anxious, sad, or angry more often. These emotions can then reinforce the distorted thoughts, creating a cycle that's hard to break. By identifying and challenging these patterns, you can start to change how you feel and respond to life's challenges. First step in overcoming cognitive distortions is recognizing your own thinking patterns. Pay attention to your automatic thoughts, especially when you're feeling upset or stressed. Notice if you tend to use words like always, never, or should. Keeping a thought journal can help you spot recurring distortions and understand how they affect your mood and behavior. Once you've identified a cognitive distortion, the next step is to challenge it. Ask yourself, what evidence do I have for this thought? Or is there another way to look at this situation? By questioning your assumptions, you can start to replace distorted thoughts with more balanced and realistic ones. This process takes practice, but it's a powerful tool for changing your mindset. Reframing means looking at a situation from a different, more positive perspective. Instead of thinking, I failed, you might say, I learned something valuable. This shift in thinking can reduce negative emotions and help you cope better with challenges. Practice reframing by finding at least one positive or neutral way to view difficult situations. Self-compassion is about treating yourself with kindness, especially when you make mistakes or face setbacks. Instead of harsh self-criticism, try speaking to yourself as you would to a friend. This approach can help you break free from cognitive distortions and build resilience. Remember, everyone struggles sometimes, and it's okay to be gentle with yourself. You don't have to tackle cognitive distortions alone. Talking to a trusted friend, family member, or mental health professional can provide valuable perspective and support. Sometimes, just sharing your thoughts out loud can help you see them more clearly and challenge their accuracy. Don't hesitate to reach out if you need help. Mindfulness is the practice of paying attention to the present moment without judgment. By becoming more aware of your thoughts and feelings as they arise, you can catch cognitive distortions before they take hold. Mindfulness techniques like deep breathing or meditation can help you stay grounded and respond to challenges with greater clarity. Changing your thinking patterns takes time and practice. Start by setting small, achievable goals like catching one cognitive distortion each day. Over time, these new habits can become second nature, helping you respond to challenges with more balanced and positive thoughts. Celebrate your progress no matter how small. Keeping track of your progress can help you stay motivated and see how far you've come. Use a journal or app to record your thoughts, challenges, and successes. Reflecting on your journey can boost your confidence and remind you that change is possible, even if it takes time. Every step you take toward healthier thinking is worth celebrating. Whether you catch a distortion or reframe a negative thought, acknowledge your effort. Small wins add up over time and can keep you motivated on your journey to better mental health. If cognitive distortions are causing significant distress or interfering with your daily life, it may be time to seek professional help. Therapists can provide tools and strategies to help you manage negative thinking patterns. Remember, reaching out for help is a sign of strength, not weakness. Cognitive behavioral therapy, or CBT, is a proven approach for addressing cognitive distortions. CBT helps you identify, challenge, and change negative thinking patterns. Working with a therapist, you can learn practical skills to manage your thoughts and emotions more effectively. Gratitude is a powerful tool for shifting your focus from what's wrong to what's right. By regularly acknowledging the good things in your life, you can counteract negative thinking patterns. Try keeping a gratitude journal or sharing what you're thankful for with others. Affirmations and positive self-talk can help rewire your brain for healthier thinking. Replace negative statements with encouraging ones like, I am capable or I'm doing my best. Over time, these positive messages can boost your confidence and reduce the power of cognitive distortions. Mistakes are a natural part of life and learning. Instead of seeing them as failures, view them as opportunities for growth. Reflect on what you can learn from each experience and how you can apply those lessons in the future. This mindset can help you break free from perfectionism and other cognitive distortions. Setting realistic, achievable goals can help you stay motivated and avoid the trap of all-or-nothing thinking. Break big tasks into smaller steps and celebrate each accomplishment. This approach builds confidence and keeps you moving forward even when challenges arise. Changing your perspective can make a big difference in how you experience life. When you catch yourself in a cognitive distortion, try to step back and see the situation from another angle. This can help you find solutions, reduce stress, and improve your overall well-being. Changing your thinking patterns doesn't happen overnight. It takes patience, practice, and self-compassion. Remember, progress is often slow and steady. Be gentle with yourself as you work through old habits and build new ones. Every step forward counts. Setbacks are a normal part of any change process. If you find yourself slipping back into old thinking patterns, don't be discouraged. Use setbacks as opportunities to learn and adjust your approach. With time and persistence, you can continue moving toward healthier thinking. If you notice someone else struggling with cognitive distortions, offer support and understanding. Encourage them to talk about their thoughts and remind them that change is possible. Sometimes, just knowing someone cares can make a big difference in someone's journey toward healthier thinking. There are many resources available to help you learn more about cognitive distortions and how to manage them. Books, podcasts, online courses, and therapy can all provide valuable information and support. Explore different options to find what works best for you. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from challenges and setbacks. By identifying and challenging cognitive distortions, you can strengthen your resilience and handle life's ups and downs more effectively. Remember, resilience is a skill you can develop over time. Self-awareness is key to recognizing and changing cognitive distortions. By paying attention to your thoughts, feelings, and behaviors, you can catch distortions early and respond more thoughtfully. Practice self-reflection regularly to deepen your understanding of your own mind. Maintaining progress with cognitive distortions means continuing to practice the skills you've learned, even when things are going well. Regularly check in with yourself, update your goals, and celebrate your growth. Consistency is key to lasting change. A growth mindset is the belief that you can improve through effort and learning. Embracing this mindset can help you overcome cognitive distortions and face challenges with optimism. Remember, change is possible when you believe in your ability to grow and adapt. Identifying cognitive distortions is a powerful step toward better mental health. By learning to spot and challenge these thinking traps, you can change the way you see yourself and the world. Remember, progress takes time and every effort counts. Keep practicing, stay patient, and know that you have the power to shape your thoughts in your life.